In religious terms, I want for people who come to All Souls what, in technological terms, Steve Jobs wanted for people who picked up an iPhone. A simple, integrated experience that makes sense of life. In a world where days can feel chaotic and people can seem perverse, and life itself can sometimes seem pointless, All Souls is a place where we can unify the disparate elements of our lives and our experience. We take account of everything, the hard things and the wonderful things, the terrifying things and the exhilarating things, the boring things and the sublime things. Here's a different metaphor, but it's one that I believe captures the clarity and simplicity of our experience of church at its best. And the metaphor doesn't even involve chords. It comes from the celebrated American poet May Sarton's poem titled "A Glass of Water." She writes, "Here is a glass of water from my well. It tastes of rock and root and earth and rain. It is the best I have, my only spell. And it is cold and better than champagne. Perhaps someone will pass this house one day to drink and be restored and go her way. Someone in dark confusion as I was when I drank down cold water in a glass, drank a transparent health to keep me sane after the bitter mood had gone again." Here at All Souls, the refreshing water of our common purpose tastes of rock and root and earth and rain. It is the best we have and better than champagne. As part of this community of All Souls, you and I are solid as a rock. When everything else in your life is falling apart, look around for something that isn't. For nearly 2 centuries, through good times and bad, people have gathered here to make sense of the chaos around them and find solace for the fears within them. Many things have changed over the past 200 years. But a sense of gratitude for the strength embodied in this community of faith has not. We're solid as a rock. We're also rooted in what is real. We're not trying to convince ourselves of beliefs that aren't true, nor are we trying to shield ourselves from realities we can't escape. Together, we garner the courage to stand before life full on and take it all in. We're rooted in what is real. At our best, we're also humble as the earth, from which we have all wondrously come, and to which we shall all mysteriously go. When it comes to the meaning of life, this community of faith reminds us to acknowledge our ignorance, which is profound. The difference between human and humus is as subtle in language as it is inexplicable in life. How did this happen? This universe of infinite space and endless time, of green day and blue sky, of leaping lizards and lazy afternoons. All Souls is where we remind our souls to be humble as the earth. We're also in this place nourished as with rain. Both in body and in spirit, we are nurtured by the people and the world around us, and we are responsible to nurture them in return. The discipline of gratitude transforms our lives, and the ethic of gratitude transforms our world. At All Souls, we're nourished as with rain. This is a wonderful sanctuary for all of us, a community of faith to help us flourish, and a point of fulcrum to multiply our efforts. Solid as a rock, rooted in what is real, humble as the earth, nourished as with rain. This elementally simple experience of worship and of community is comprehensively satisfying as well. It helps us order the chaos and gives us a place to stand and a direction to head. As Zoe reminds us, this is a wonderful and unique place for every stage of our lives. Our covenant with each other, this day and always, is simply and beautifully and eloquently this: here is a glass of water from my well. It tastes of rock and root and earth and rain. It is the best I have, my only spell, and it is cold and better than champagne. It's good that you have passed this house today to drink and be restored and go your way. Amen. I love you. May God bless us all.